BustaWrench, he's almost
Loving the chaos? Yes.
humming in his chest, living life like there's no rest. Pedal down, he takes the lead. Adrenaline's his only creed. Crowd is wild, the lights are bright. BustaWrench gonna own the night. Racing hard and fearless grin. BustaWrench, he's here to win. Thunder roaring through the turns. Feel the heat and watch it burn. Dust is flying, engines roar. Pushing harder, wanting more. Highway's calling, here we go. No slowing, now we're in the flow. Rivals try but can't compete. Busta's got that need for speed. Every corner, every bend, he's the legend with no end. BustaWrench, he's here to win. Thunder roaring through the turns. Feel the heat and watch it burn. Dust is flying, engines roar. Pushing harder, wanting more. Highway's calling, here we go. No slowing, now we're in the flow. Rivals try but can't compete. Busta's got that need for speed. Every corner, every bend, he's the legend with no end. Well, racing hard and fearless grin. BustaWrench, he's here to win. Thunder roaring through the turns. Feel the heat and watch it burn.
Woke up to a smell so fine. Turkey roasting, real divine. Family's here, the friends are near. Laughter fills the atmosphere. Cousins racing in the yard. Grandma playing her own cards. Dad's crack jokes from the start. Mom's apple pie is pure art. Turkey Day hustle, feel the cheer. Kids are wild and so carefree. Ants gossip in the kitchen nook. Someone sneaks another look underneath the twinkling light.
Mustang roars loud in the night. AMG slicing through the light. Vantage sleek feels so right. Porsche screaming red and white. BMW rolling on steel. Daytona track, heady feel. Sebring sun makes you real. Laguna Seca spin the wheel. Revved up madness, feel the burn. Rubber screaming, tires turn. Adrenaline fever learn. Tracks of fire, cars churn. Watkins, Glen, thunder chasing. Fire racers breezing. Rolling America, engines racing. Heart pounding, soul erasing. Mustang blood, fury race. Porsche tail lights
That's the chase.
AMG storm full of grace. Vantage flies, what a chase.
Interesting.
Rev it up on that line. Burning rubber, clock the time. Victory dreams so sublime. Engines roar, scream and climb. Madness, feel the burn. Rubber screaming, tires turn.
Adrenaline fever learn. Tracks of fire, cars churn.
Watkins Glen, thunder chasing. Fire racers bracing. Roll America, engines racing. Heart pounding, soul erasing. Watkins Glen, thunder chasing.
That should be probably pretty good.
The
last one didn't go. Oh, is it? Might be a low line track. The Indy Next does suffer from low line syndrome. That's one of the things I was worried about with Super Speedway, but you can make passes on the high side. Yes, you can. All right. Oh, what the hell? Let it roll, baby. Party, party.
Engines roar.
Train goes by
Midnight runs
down the highway. Mercedes stars cutting the night. Rubber burns heading straight away.
Porsche curves with precision.
Even down the Nürburgring lanes, gravel fires on every tight decision. Speeding shadows, breaking chains.
Pedal to the metal, no time to lose. Tires reaching to the edge. BMWs flying down the shit case. Victories taken pledge. To Suzuka trails of
Oh,
fire. Each lap
take the caddy for a
Forged
spin.
desire. Maserati roaring, not for hire. Chasing dreams, climbing higher. Feel the torque, the steel embrace. Grip the wheel.
I kind of want to take the Acura GT3 too.
In a frenzy race, no surrender, no disgrace.
But I'm looking for a better stability. Of course, this is the open setup. All the difference in the world.
Adrenaline in the rain-soaked night. Every turn a titan fight. Through Monza's ghostly might. GT4 screaming daylight.
Why the hell are we so loud? Loud! No, we're not that loud. We're just peeking into the red. Let's knock that down a little bit. Bow, bow, ba ba bow, bow. Pardon me.
From Spa to Suzuka, trails
Of fire,
each lap a forged
desire,
Maserati roaring, not
for
for
hire.
chasing dreams, climbing higher.
Ba bow, bow. Ba ba bow, bow.
Slam the pedal, feel the burning speed rush.
And it's taking a while to load.
Lights start to flush. Roaring engines wailing in the night. Rubber burning right in fuel
Third lights. Ba ba bow, bow, bow.
Corner shop, the tires screaming flame. Pure adrenaline ain't just a game. Wind comes fierce as we slice the tar. Dream machines make the drivers far. Porsche Cup racing makes my heart pound. Tracks and thrills where the engines sound. Champions rise with the finish line near. Speed and glory crowds you up in cheer.
Bow, 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 bow.
Flags are waving, victories within sight. Fans are roaring like a lion's might. Dayton's dark, but our passion rides. Metallic beasts on an endless glide.
Hello.
G'day, mate. Just sort of looking at the, trying to find the emotes. There we are.
From dawn to dusk, asphalt under wheel. Pushing limits, can you feel the steel? Through the bends and twists, always in a fight. Every lap a story in
How you doing this fine day?
Porsche Cup racing makes my heart pound. Tracks and thrills
I have some
where the
emotes that I was
engines
given,
sound.
but I think I need to
Earliest
cut
game
them.
usually today.
Yeah. Wife wants to go shopping. Yep. Gotta go grocery shopping later today. So I figured, well, rather than cut my stream short, I'll do it early. And then those who are in the Englands and the Europes.
I'm not bad. My new McLaren merch just arrived, so I'm going to wear it every day this week to bring Norris some look, haha.
Nice. It was at the alternative to getting tickets to Abu Dhabi. You got some merch. You were talking about maybe trying to get tickets to go.
Luck.
I know what you mean.
I couldn't go, unfortunately.
Ah, bugger. Well, I figure.
Was looking at 3-4K
Oh, dang. Each, I'm assuming, yeah.
each.
Yeah. Sizable. Definitely sizable. I don't really have a plan for today. We'll just do what looks fun.
Booking last minute didn't hurt.
But, kind of want to do one of those indie races again. We got
Did hurt. FFS my spelling.
Got the short end of the stick on that one. It's, well, it's early for me. It's not that early. It's like 10:30, but if you want to know my local time, that's what's in the right-hand window above chat.
We definitely going abroad next year. Really wanna do Monaco, but it's so expensive for hotel etc.
Yeah, if you want to do Monaco cheaper, I believe, because I haven't done it, but I believe the way to do Monaco cheaper is to go to like the vintage weekend. And Monaco's just after the Cannes Film Festival, so a lot of people with money are in the area, so all the prices are high, plus it's Monaco. But I believe that, like, if you want to go see racing, the vintage weekends are cheaper. Just because they're less popular.
Surprise us with your generosity. Every contribution to the tip jar helps our channel grow. Your support doesn't just make our day, it fuels our future content.
That's
Link.
right. So we should have like normal alerts popping up for the hype trains. But I will probably actually get a hype train. I haven't got that yet. I think I found
Our
one.
main picks are Vegas, Texas,
like $5.
Abu Dhabi and Spa.
Yeah, good choices.
But if we go to Spa, we allow just drive.
Yeah, that will save. A lot of people go and camp at Spa too. The heck is that? Oh, that's the.
Be the first to know about surprise streams and events. Connect with us on Discord. Link.
It's the rig I didn't get. Rig I was looking at getting had angled uprights. Angled rights. The rig I got is essentially the same as a GT Amiga.
Well, my dad bought a transit van and got a company to kit it all out, so it's got a kitchen, lounge and 2 beds, so saves a ton.
Oh, nice! Yeah, those things are
Plan
cool.
so far a Spa plus one like Vegas.
Vegas would be good. It's cold that time of year. You're in the desert, but that's cool. I think it might be in Discord. Let me check Discord. Sorry, I'm trying to find one of the friends of the stream sent me some emotes, but I didn't put them on because it was like 4 emotes on one page. I have to cut them up. Someone asking if I was streaming. Hey, where are you, Demetriou? Might have to search for him. Find. There it is. Hey, yeah, he sent me some good luck emotes, but there's like 4 on one page. We'll do this another time. I want to have some more emotes and stuff for you guys, because well, we're starting to get some action, have some fun, and I want to help promote that. All right. All right, what's the setup we have? Actually, I just want to take the... Oh, this is the caddy setup. Try it. Oh, we got soft bars front and rear.
lap there.
Pardon me.
Get some nice smooth laps here. Easy on your stuff.
I think Spa would be awesome. I've heard good things about Coda. I've been to Austin. So one of the things that's in Austin that's really cool that isn't in a lot of places is they have a
Left side.
wave pool that's so big people surf on it.
Left side. Clear.
It's basically a man-made surf park. Which I wanted to go to, because when we went to Austin it wasn't, oh, cold tires. It wasn't long after we'd been to Hawaii. And I just reawakened a love of surfing while in Hawaii. Even managed to stand up on Oahu on a big board. That was cool. Got a photo somewhere. Actually have a few photos, but really only one showing me surfing. The waves weren't super huge that day. It looks like I'm on a ripple. But I did it. And that was the main thing. I took a lesson and it helped. How much front bar did I put on this thing? It's just, well, we're open lap, so reserve judgment. But even on the out lap, the Cadillac feels more planted than the Porsche. But, of course, the brakes aren't working particularly well. The
You've got to get a little bit cleaner here. Come on now.
You're right, I do.
It's nose track.
Kind of leaning to racing the Cadillac next season. The league's implementing. Oh, we haven't got race laps up. Wednesday nights we're doing IMSA. I'm still going to skip Mondays because I don't like the Super Formula Light so much.
Had to replace Snowden so he doesn't have a seat on the grid.
Yeah, I saw that. Lindblad partnering Lawson. They have.
And Arvid Lindblad is a tracing bulls.
They have high hopes for him as being another Verstappen with the way they've pushed him through. They got his super license early so he could do a old car test and do the FP. And he did 2 FP sessions last year, or this year.
People on social media mad because it's another British driver.
Well, he's also Swedish.
Come on.
But, you know, most of the teams... Well, here's the irony, I guess. Most of the teams are based in England, as you know. But he's racing for an Austrian company and an Italian team. Which is based in England. They moved RBR in with the Red Bull campus, I believe. What the? Oh. Aren't I clever? Cadillac has different sway bar buttons than my standard. Pardon me. Alright. So I went with the right buttons up and down for the front, and the left buttons up and down for the rears. Whereas now I have it so that the top right is up on the front and the bottom one is up on the rear, and then the left side is down on the front and the rear. But I'll pull out Race Labs here in a minute. I thought I did, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, this definitely... I don't have my temperatures up. We'll go... Yeah, this definitely feels more planted than the Porsche. So I wonder what updates the GTPs are getting. I'm hoping they revisit the tires, but I don't think we're ready yet. I've been talking about the version 10. Oh geez, how long have we been talking about version 10? At least since I came back to racing, so it's well over a year they've been talking about version 10 being a really awesome tire model. I think they're talking about actually having sidewall flex and flat spots, but really that just brings it up to where LMU is. LMU has flat spots. I believe it has sidewall flex.
How come you stopped racing?
There was a couple of reasons. One, my daughter got into music, which got me back into music, because I used to consider myself a bit of a guitar player, and then I embraced music and music production and studied on my own time, being recording, and was trying to help my daughter out with that while she was interested. And then we traveled the country for a few years, so I didn't have a rig. We bought a 41-foot fifth wheel RV and a big ass truck to tow it, and we went around the country for a few years until COVID hit, and we were on the West Coast when COVID hit.
15, get the fastest car on the track. 2.462 on your left.
Nice.
You're clear.
We found a nice RV park and a really nice owner who put us up essentially, and we worked there for two summers, 19 and 20, and then while we were let's pull it to the pits. While we were
Left side.
What are
You're
you
clear.
doing, man? What are you doing?
While I was working as a barista and camp host at the RV park, my wife took a job at a local motel,
Don't slide your tires, nice and clear there.
and then ended up running the cleaning crew, and then ended up managing it, and then ended up managing the whole motel, GM, so we ended up staying. So while we were sort of that 2019-ish, I got back into flying, because I had a VR, flying in VR, and was able to do that with a lot smaller space. And so I was quite happily flying. Have a good mate that I met through that, who's actually a pilot.
Oh, thought you meant flying, Earl.
No, DCS. And so we ended up partnering up, and he flew and I was the Rio. We flew Tomcats.
I do Microsoft Flight Sim.
And so we were a buddy.
Can't do helicopters though.
I love helicopters. So I started on helicopters in 2014 in DCS because it was DCS was one of the first to adopt
First time
VR.
here? Smash that follow button to join our wild adventures. Your support helps us grow and brings you notification.
Is the hide button not working?
Got a
Race...
fighter helicopter joystick and never use it anymore though.
Mine's in storage. Well, yeah, across the road in storage. I would like to get a Boeing seat at some point, and then may have 2 rigs, but I don't have the space, the time, the money, or anything like that right now. Alright, I don't know why. Race Labs was up, but we weren't seeing anything. Track temp's a little cold, not too bad. 207. I'm gonna throw the fixed setup on it. Just because I want to see what it feels like, but we can always change the sway bars, which I like. So I was flying for a few years, really enjoyed that. Then my my buddy's wife had a baby, and who's now 2. And so he sort of
I only have
went
a yoke
away.
with a throttle and rudders.
Oh, that's plenty. I ended up with a Winwing, the Winwing F-16
What does the seat do?
Orion 2. Oh, it's basically just a cockpit without the rest of the pit. So it's just a seat that you can hang the rudders and the controllers off.
Mine's the Thrustmaster TCA Yokes Boeing edition.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Now I got the Winwing set up because it had
For
haptics
some
in the
reason
stick.
everything sim related I buy is Thrustmaster lol.
And when I got mine, they didn't have the F-15 throttles, although I would have got the F-15 throttles because they also have haptics built in. But yeah, this was early days. They now have force sensing sticks and force feedback sticks, but I was just before that. And then I found this wheel for about $500 and got that to help my kids find some interest in learning to drive, and instead got back into it myself. Oh, okay, so while we're here, we're going to adjust the buttons for the sway bars so it matches what I usually use.
The stick for helicopters I have is Logitech G8 Kex 56 Hotas, but I've used it once and gave up. Waste of 300.
Oh, that's the thing, you can always come back to them. That's not a bad stick. I had a Warthog. Well, I got my first was, I got a 1600 and that wore out pretty quickly. What I really liked about it was when it was new, I could use the rudder. It has a rudder rocker on the back of the throttle, and that actually works really, really well until the pot gives up, and then it was a nightmare. But while it worked, it was really, really cool. Now we want the bottom for car setup. And then I ended up just getting proper rudders, but my rudders are big and heavy and metal and work really, really well for helicopters as well as jets. But I cannot fit them to my rig because of my racing
The
pedals.
problem with my Logitech rudders is they are so sensitive, so if I not would prefer heavier ones.
Yep. Yep. Are they the Logitech Pros? So, dating myself, which I do anyway, I had a full Logitech Pro setup back when it was GamePort in the 90s. Dick throttle rudders. Would have been
Sorry, not Logitech.
late 90s. Trustmaster?
Turn that blue Prime button purple. Link your Amazon Prime for a free subscription, emotes, and ad-free viewing. I'm getting mixed up with Thrust.
Yeah. You got the nut crushers. Yep. The pedals so close together, they make you realize you're alive. Alright, we now have the ARB set how I want. We've got the fixed setup on. We'll do a couple laps, see if we can get below 205. The rest will just be pushing once the tires are up. Yep.
In the grass. Slow down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference in the braking is. If I can find that, that might be magic, because I can really lean on the brakes on the Cadillac, and if I do that on the Porsche, I'm locking the fronts up. The version of Spa, the motorcycle version, that's a lot of fun. Alright, hopefully it won't spin out again. So I either need to make friends with the brakes on the Porsche, or learn how to go faster in the Cadillac. Of course, I also have Ferrari and Acura, but I don't think the Ferrari's got the legs.
If I spin out, I find the tires have no grip. Is that from them being too hot or the tread warm?
Too hot. And it is worse on the older cars. Like the current Porsche Cup, LMP3s, V8 supercars. Basically anything that's not a GT3, GT4, GTP, Ferrari Challenge. Indy Next. NASCAR A. I think they're all the ones with the latest model. Well, no, LMP2. And I think maybe the SRF. Yeah, it gets through Eau Rouge, nice. It's so the old tire model had an issue where when you spin the tires, slide the tires, it would spike the temperature. And then once you had spiked the temperature, they wouldn't ever be as good again. You might be able to get them to cool down over half a lap if you baby the tires, but they're still not going to grip as well as they did. The new ones are a lot more tolerant to heat cycles. But it's not perfect yet, far from it. I still think LMU has a better, more advanced tire model for today. But I think they're definitely on the right path. after years of ice racing, which is, you know, how it kind of used to feel, and how it feels when you spike the tires. But the newer ones, you can actually lean on them a little bit and feel like you've got grip. Although I'm struggling with the GT4s. I want to get better at the GT4s, but
Good lap.
I'm just overcooking all the corners because I'm trying to hit my GT3 braking markers and they just don't have the downforce. I have to
Keep your eyes open.
back it all up. And hey, we got our 205. I'd say that it certainly feels like momentum is a thing on lap times. Like you go try and hit a fast lap time straight off the bat, that seems harder than building it. McLaren. That's awkward.
Right side. Clear.
Yeah, that feels good. Whereas the Porsche was, I was hanging on to it and I felt the fronts or the rears kind of slipping all the time. This actually feels hooked up. Tires are, oops, 40 to 60. And it gets more complicated now because you've got core temperatures versus surface temperatures. And then you've got to get the core warm so you can get the pressures up, because low pressures do bad things to ride heights, which affect grip. So I do like that everything is much more dynamic now. And that actually helps me because I'm pretty good. I can hit what I consider consistent brake markers, but it's not the inch perfect that the elite do. And when the game was older and we didn't have dynamic tracks, dynamic temperatures, they'd just go out and nail exactly the same lap every time. And I can't do that. So I couldn't compete. But now where we've got dynamism built in, we've got the debris built in, you can't just push 10 tenths every lap. I'm finding myself much more competitive. So that's exciting. I'll take a 204, thanks. Yeah, that's just wheel solid, gripped up. I'm not having to search for grip. Nice, that's very nice. I like it a lot. We're pushing a bit there, but we are downhill. Oh, little push there. .203. Nice, I'll take that too. Nope, I won't. But, you know.
Good lap.
Seriously? Oh, okay, we did get the 4. Low 4. Wait! Nope. Well, that didn't take much. Listen to that. I was just a little much to the right, touched the grass, ruined the car. That could well be a race ender there. Don't do that. Alright, let's go see if we can find a race. I like it. I like the caddy. I think we got 12 o'clock is the next one. Every 2 hours.
I started doing good laps on Silverstone, well good to my standards, and then I went into an AI race and did terrible.
Just yourself or the AI was too strong? Well, let's see if we can get in this crazy race. We've got to try and not run out of fuel this time. I haven't raced the AI a lot. I race the iRacing AI fairly frequently. And then that tends to be kind of random depending on, because I do weird things like put GTPs on ovals. I don't know the AI likes that very much. Let me have a quick look while that loads at something. Did it work? I think I'm adding emotes. Or not. Does that work? The better TTV's got a bunch of emotes that you. How's that work? Okay. So what do I do with it? Update emote sets, create emote sets. Add better TTV emotes to Twitch, install the better TTV browser extension, then enable the emote chat window. I already did that. Yeah. Better TV. No idea. Supposedly they work. Alright, I'll have to do that another time. How we doing? Boom. I got 7 minutes till the race. This race is going to be more about fuel management based on what happened to us last time. But we may have more cautions this time, I don't know. I think we had any last time. Well, there's 10 so far. We are early. I guess when you start doing terrible, just try and back your corners up. Slow down your thinking.
58, get us the fastest car on the track. 44.91.
I usually find that I like chasing other cars, seeing where they are, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and then using that for racecraft. Like I did the perfect block in that GTP race until I locked the rears. I do like how big this track is. It's deceptive. We ran the Delara here yesterday and it was like 10 kilometers an hour faster, I think. Got a few Aussies on. Yeah, it's more about the traffic management. Hoping we don't get run over. But we go, got 3 minutes. Looks like I'm going to be further up the order than I would normally like. That's interesting how the left rear is getting hotter. I think it matters, the track's so long. Quite the tip into the corners if you're low on the track. We'll practice that next time round. Where are the lines? Lines there, okay.
We jump those. We are 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in.
Alright, do have to be careful about locking the tires up. We might roll the brake bias back a little bit too far back. And you suck. Alright. Be right back.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
Follow now for your daily dose of entertainment. One-click unlimited fun in your future feed.
Follow now for your daily dose of entertainment. You try to be entertaining. Alright folks, welcome to the fantasy track, iRacing Super Speedway. I believe it was developed for NASCAR 2003. That's, 20 years old. But was ported to iRacing. I don't remember when. At some point. Track is decent temperature. Nice. That helps. 90 degrees. Get a perspective of just how big this track is, how tall the banking is. The 8 lanes. Six lanes. Yeah, 6 and a bit lanes. They were going comfortably 4 wide. So, if you want to put that into perspective. There you go. I am the second plate. It wants me to finish second or better. So we slid through our box. We have to make sure we don't do that. We do have to stop for fuel.
Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones here. Green flag. Nice and smooth. Just a couple more and we're going to pit.
ECT high.
Checker flag.
Exhaust. That's something to worry about in helicopters, especially the Huey. EGT there though, not ECT. All right. I'm gonna try and finish this race. Good old Van Halen paint job. Alright, 40 laps.
And 1 to go. So looks like it'd be on the inside. Should help us a little bit. Yeah, we can't make it on fuel from here, except for closed.
Make it halfway.
Just remember, exiting pit road, so you enter 1, a little difficult for me. If that gets difficult towards the end of the race, Earl, we'll send Malik down there, Malik can spot. Alright.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the race-loving public, welcome to the fantasy track of iRacing Super Speedway. If we were on the Dallara IRO1, then it would be fantasy on fantasy, but there's an old track, been around a long time. Doesn't get trotted out as often as it used to.
Oh, it got you by 1,000, Will.
Missed it by that much.
Get ready to go here, bud.
Hopefully it's a good race, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get taken on again, I'm gonna freak out.
I know that feeling. I
And-
lost 40 points on my safety rating just today. And I even had a win and a 0X in there too.
We have 2 sets of tires.
Damn.
And try and not run out of fuel this time.
I'm getting 123 safety rating, or IR today.
Nice.
Yeah, I got like a 500 iRating yesterday. Maybe
Looks like they'd be lining up behind the tree. Lining up
572.
behind the safe car.
Oh yeah, dude.
You're behind the 7.
Just for the
Alright, looks like
record,
you're gonna be lining
the
up
race
behind the,
leaderboard
3.
shows that
Oh my god, it was such a fun race.
the only person to win more than one race this week. And usually by this time, there are several people that have several wins. That's how bad it's been.
We're going to restart behind the 5.
Yeah, I think the most iRating I've ever gotten in a
Safety rating though today, sadly.
892. That was a pretty wicked day. It's crazy how much your shit can fluctuate.
Alright, good luck, driver.
Yeah, and a couple draft masters, you're back to 0.
I cannot stand draft masters.
Dude, Draft Masters is so much fun, but like, it would be cool if like the really shitty people weren't allowed to play it. Like, fun as fuck, but I hate the people there.
Yeah, I can't race with those idiots who just wreck each other and all that.
I love racing the NASCAR races, and I think that's what kills my iRating and safety rating so much. Because like I'll come over here and I'll whoop ass all day, and then I go to NASCAR and just people fuck me up.
Yeah, especially draft masters, dude. I thought it could be any NASCAR series.
One outside. Clear high.
Appreciate you doing that, number 15. That's great.
Outside. All clear. Outside. Clear high, clear high.
You guys go right ahead. I'm going to chill for a while.
Outside.
That's one of the fastest laps.
Looks clear, clear, clear. Outside. Still outside on your quarter. Clear high.
It was a valiant effort.
Inside. Clear,
That
clear.
should be a crazy fast lap, dude. That might be one of the fastest laps ever here.
Inside.
Alright, now let me back in the back. I don't want to be up here.
Clear low. Inside, inside, inside. Still there at door.
Do not go top. I'm going to slow way down.
Still with you inside. Still inside. In and out. Outside. You want it?
That was totally my fault. I'm so sorry.
How about water, pressure, temperature right there? Closed. We're going to restart
Oh my
behind
god,
us. 3.
did everyone just die?
Tape.
I don't see
Let's see what we
cars
got.
behind me.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the
I can see
13.
3 out.
We should be behind the 9,
Looks
behind
like
the
4
4.
involved.
Okay, go back to the garage.
Hit the
Dude, that lap I just put up, that's got to be up there the top fastest. I was cooking that lap.
Three laps in.
I think I only had like one more car that I needed to chain, and then I probably would have been in the one, probably in the 41.
I knew I was too close to the pack.
Nothing says fun like losing 100 iRating for no good reason.
The worst part was I almost had it missed, but then one guy bounced off the wall when he hit another car and came down and got me.
That sucks.
Hey, it is what it is. I knew what it was coming in.
So I'm pretty sure my race is done the way my right front wheel's flopping.
We'll see. See if it's fixable. If it's not fixable, it wasn't running. I couldn't drive it. I don't know if it's fixable. Probably not. I'm going to say we're done. And we'll go do something else.
No, not at all.
Hell yeah. I was just trying to pit so it put me in the back.
Should have done that. Okay, I'll do it this time.
Oh, yeah, I definitely didn't need to pit, but I like being back here.
Oh, blame you, dude. I like being back here until towards the end, if I make it.
To be honest, if I didn't do that
Yeah, we're
fast
done.
lap and try to get the fastest lap, I would have been right back there, and I probably would be dead right now.
Yeah, that's why I started the day. I saw that crash, and I was like, oh, there's the crash. But yeah, I like starting in the back on super speedways.
Like, just as long as I'm still within like 0.7 seconds, I'm good. I'm chilling. Any more than that, lead back, and it starts to become a ditch here.
When I'm in the back, I'll be okay as well.
Will, if I ever fall off the lead back, it's your job to drop back and give me draft. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey man, depends on how far I'm at or something like that. I don't mind you.
Who was that? Dingleberry. Alright, boys, we're out. Too much damage. Y'all have fun now.
Right behind you, bud.
But I'm changing the song. In VR, changing the song is pretty odd.
Taken out. Just shut up the track. Boom. Boom. I was looking forward to that one too. Dang nabbit. We can do the prototype fixed at 12. Take that caddy out for a spin. What else we got? Dirt Midgets are at Chili Bowl. I don't know if we got enough time to do both. And then we got GT4s at Ringmeister. I did the 24-hour with the team, and we drove the BMW M4, and it feels better to me than the Mustang does. Sad to say. choices. And I think we can do both because it's 15 minutes. Yeah, it's only 15 minutes between the races. Prototypes every 2 hours. Billy Bowl is every hour. All right, so we'll do the prototype race. What's the one that's raining? Is that the fixed? Yeah. Fixed and rain. That's so stupid. I don't know. What do we want to do? Kind of want to do the Ringmeister. But we will lose iRating because we'll be starting in the back. Maybe. Ran the Indy Next is at Sebring. Ran that last night for practice. That was fun.
I'm back. No, when I race AI, I just can't overtake and constantly bang into the back of cars.
Ah, well, you got to learn not to hit what you can see. We got taken out in lap 3. Lost about 100 iRating by the time the race is over, but that's fine. Or like 97 iRating we're going to lose on that one. I was trying to work out what I want to do. We're going to do this. Maybe might even do some like M2 stuff, something that we don't usually do. When the racing gets a bit sketchy because it's that time of year, we can do some other stuff. We don't have to put our main licenses on the line. Main licenses are oval and sports car. Man. So there were 6 lanes. I was guy inside, gap, me, gap, person we were passing because they just said, don't follow me on the high line, I'm going to slow down. So I was following them, I moved to the middle, and then this guy just went shooting up the track. But, you know, the race had no splits, so we had full levels of experience. Okay, I don't know if I know this track, to be honest. Not what I thought it was.
Need to get those fuel numbers so we can see where we're at.
It's kind of fun. It's the Joker. Wall. Oh, I can't do that.
Alright, let's be ready here, fellas. So we're gonna check the tow.
Now, why did you? How sideways do you want to get? No.
Steering wheel feel okay?
Oh yeah, fine. Boom. Alright. It's better than I thought.
In front of you, in the middle of the track. That last lap that you ran there, that was really, really nice.
Oh, okay. Not come in that hot.
Do you think you got a loose wheel? Might lose a little grip.
Time to go racing. Racing. Let's go racing.
The follow button is lonely and needs your attention. Join our community and catch every epic stream.
Oh yeah, and Rainmaster is at Magni Core. Want to try that too. Okay. It's like, where's the race, man? There it is. We got 7 in the race, so good. We're gonna go official. I did split. Holy crap. Don't have enough time to get around, but all good. We'll qualify, we'll do the race, we'll see where we end up.
Is this Beatles?
It is, yes. We are the Beatles. Yeah, it's the D-class race. You don't get a lot of speed up before that jump. But yeah, don't know that I've driven this track. Certainly haven't driven a lot, so I don't know it particularly well. I've got wins at Daytona and one of the other ones, I think, but not here, obviously, because I don't really know the track. So we'll give it a go and see where we end up.
Green flag.
What I consider one of my learning licenses. I'm still learning racecraft on dirt. The third's bouncing off the rev limiter. I think fourth's going to be the go, even though it sounds low. Don't get much of a jump. That tucks in okay. This one we have to brake just before the hump, otherwise we didn't get it slowed down in time, so that works. Okay, we'll just keep it in fourth. Third's probably better. We want third for this one. Seems so low revving after the focus. We're not necessarily wanting to use the handbrake as much, but yeah, so that's better. That's kind of what we want. How'd we do? Are we there yet? Why is it still counting? Or is that it there?
Check the flag, man.
That was it there. It's alright. We'll follow, we'll learn, we'll go faster. Try not to do that, because the dirt is really slick. .20-degree track temp. 20-degree air temp. These things are nuts, if you haven't done it. Turby!
We we can make it on fuel safely. The estimated strength of field is 1,299. All right, boss man, fine hole. Fellas, go have a good day today. Like I say, load all the fans. Thank you guys for coming out here. We got a great crowd today. Everybody listen at home. Everybody enjoy the race.
8 laps. Gotta take a joker.
My boss man, we're rolling. Be aware of your jokers. Green flag. Right side. Clear, clear, good job. That's pretty good.
Wall.
Right side, clear, clear.
Come on. Get past. Come on.
That's now done, and that's it.
It goes from dirt to concrete.
Yeah. Well, dirt to asphalt, yeah. Rallycross. I do prefer the Focus, but the D-level race and the rookie race is just Beetles.
It's a great last lap, man. Keep it up. Keep your eyes open.
For the jump.
That's good. Just keep going like that, my man. Nice and smooth.
I don't drive this track a lot. I don't like the roval when it's an asphalt roval. They just changed it. We ran it in the league last season. Hairpin's horrible. So you got to get on the, for this one, you got to stop it early, because when I'm trying to get it to stop on the dirt, it just wasn't slowing down, so I'm sort of easing off before we get there. This one's another one. If I brake after the rise, I can't get it stopped, so I'm...
Fast guys are running 46.
Ooh, there's a wall. Stopping it, trying to stop it early so I can get it turned. The dirt section is particularly slippery. Obviously had a good fight with Herbie.
Do whatever you gotta do, man. You're gonna be coming to the white flag.
Pulse those brakes. Poor man's ABS. Get on and off gas brake, the brake pedal. Oh, ooh.
In front of you. Very slow on the right.
Not enough to give me a spot, but cool. Well, maybe enough. Not a...
Checker flag.
It was a spot. Hey, we halved our loss. Went from 60 to 30.
Now we need to get those fuel numbers, guys, so we can see where we're at there.
Alright, let's go watch that. Time is it? 12:01, yeah, we just missed the other race. Cars look so clean. We binned it. Was it first lap, second lap? We did something bad. That's like one of the smallest jumps. Oh, that's right. I spun the car. Twice! Or was that the time where I let everyone by? Oh no. Alright, just the once. Look at me being nice. I ended up having a decent battle with old Herbie. That track's got some good drifting corners. All.
I think I've said this I miss iRacing.
We'll get you back. With a bit of luck and some well put words. I'm sorry.
If they deny my appeal, I'll have to just get a new account in a different name.
Yeah, I can get the FIA account. It's like $10 donation. You get the F4 and a year of, you get a year of subscription.
but I've still lost my 2-year sub and 100s in tracks and cars.
Hey, you don't want that. So hopefully they'll do the right thing. It's like, hey, sorry, happy to pay the taxes. I want to be back in good standing.
Not sure if they have a way to detect ad accounts though.
They
Other than IP, but mine's dynamic anyway.
have. There are a lot of drivers that have Smurf accounts. So they must have had some huge accident, so we got a spot from them right at the end. I don't want to see what happened to them. It's still moving. Not happy. What happened to you, sir? The engine blew. How do you manage that? In an 8-lap race, managed to blow the engine. Well, bugger. Ba-boom, ba-ba-boom. Alright, so we lost a little bit of safety, a little bit of iRate. Oh. Hey? Oh, that's the iRace. Yeah, so we lost 110 iRating and 0.2 safety rating at that Indy race. Yep. Oh well. It'll take us a few races to get it back, but we'll get it back. And we lost 31 and 0.01. But that's fine. We weren't anywhere near close. But hey, we got the extra place back. So that was fun. Well, we can go back to the super speedway. Can try that. Oh, the Ferrari challenges at Magny-Cours. Do we want to try again? Kinda. Also, kind of just want to say, you know what? We'll leave it a couple of weeks. We'll come back. We'll just do other crap till then. 12:45 on the midget. I don't want to see what the brakes are like at the. That's the biggest issue I have with the Ferrari Challengers. I don't like the brakes. But I do like Magny-Cours.
Are you any good at F4?
Mugello? Not particularly. But yeah. I'm actually better in the Formula B and the Super Formula. I like doing F4 at Okayama. Actually, at the Bend wouldn't be bad, but it doesn't have many people signed up for it. Willow Springs I don't have. I do like the Bend. It doesn't have many people signed up. Zolder, that's fine. I like Zolder. Barber, eh. Haven't raced Barber a lot. Kind of the track that should be good. Oh, Lotus 79 at Mount Panorama could be interesting. Tempted. Other than we haven't practiced, but we got 16 minutes. We could do that. So we got 16 minutes. Let's jump in a quick practice and see what we got. See what the weather's like. I don't understand this. So I can see the emote. It's in a group that I have. What do I do with it? What is it called? How do I use it?
On the YouTube, hit that like button and show some love to the algorithm. Exclamation mark, this is fine.
Not that. Alright. What do we got for setups? Let's try this one.
Now we need to get those fuel numbers, guys, so we can see where we're at there. Let's roll.
This is a 1979 Lotus. Looking at 49s. That's fast. "50-50 grind." Didn't like that.
Steering wheel feel okay?
Did not like the 50-50 grind over the rumble strip. Do I have a Bathurst set up? Saw some in my downloads. I don't know if Bathurst one's there. Nope. No. How long we got? 10 minutes? Things you can't do at Bathurst. Turn around when you spin. Alright, I think we might leave this. Means that was the fixed setup. Alright, we'll leave that. Find something else. Oy vey. Oh, we got our oval wheel on. What do we got in ovals? "70 laps at Auto Club?" That could be a thing. Trucks at Vegas. Like, I want to do the Arcas, but I'll show you why we're not going to do Arco. I'll go jump into practice, and I've always found them to be a little brutal. Alright, so while that loads, gloves aren't great for typing.
What's next?
We're jumping in Arca just to have a look at how bad it is, to see if it's bad before jumping in a race. I like the Arca cars, but it's a D level race and it can be a challenge.
Thank you for following NexUxZio. NexUxZio.
NexUxZio! Thank you for the follow. Kick representing. So I like these cars, it's just that racing tends to be a little, well, they're learning. I preferred the old Homestead, but the current Homestead's not too bad. The tire degradation around here is pretty heavy. Wow, and the setup's pushy. I've also found that you end up with a lot of the ARCA races that I was doing last season, they all tended to be running the high line. Yeah, it's just pushing up to the top of the track. Well, that's no fun. Well, we could do the A race, but that's like 70 laps at Auto Club. I do like Auto Club. It's a big 2-mile D oval. But we haven't practiced. We're not going to do that. I don't particularly want to lose another 100 points just for no good reason. If you can get down the bottom, that lighter grey area gives you a bit more grip. It's a little flatter.
Good lap, my man. Keep it up.
That helps the car turn. I guess I could bring up the I could do some LMU and I could have a look and see what the AI is like, see if there's anything that's glaringly obvious we can change to make your life easier. It's a wall.
Probably not. I'm just ass.
Well, you can adjust how strong they are and how aggressive they are.
Greetings.
Yo! Nashers! See, I did an early stream. I thought you might pop up. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Ooh. Alright. I was just trying to see if I could get the better TV emotes added so we had them in the for a few fabulous followers and subscribers.
Sorry, back now, just got some ads.
Oh no, your subscription's ended. Welcome in, mate. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Trying to give some more emotes and stuff. I've added so whenever someone cheers, follows, subs, donates, raids, gives a sub, we get emote explosions. They're kind of cool. Alright, so I'll look at that later.
Crazy championship battle this season.
Isn't it? It's crazy. H, Nashers, Nashers, H. Razon is Nashers. Nashers is a Mercedes fan, H is a McLaren fan.
Max 104 points down after Dutch.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And now he's got a decent shot at actually taking the whole thing. Crazy. Knucking futs. Ooh.
Dude gained 90 points in like 8 races.
Yeah, it's, well, if it wasn't for McLaren shooting themselves in the foot,
he's on another level.
It wouldn't be the same.
Qatar was a shock for McLaren.
Ah, man. Oscar had the pace. He showed it every session.
Yeah, McLaren fucked up the last 2 races, but really messed up that strategy.
Yeah, I can kind of see why they and ahhed. It was right on the cusp of 50 laps to go, so they were locked in and then lost all flexibility. But then they didn't get any more cautions. F3's at Okayama.
I still don't see it, to be honest.
I don't know, man. But it makes the last race exciting, so we're all keen to watch it. Zolda? I don't know.
I am cheering for Lando, just because in British.
Yeah. I know. And Mercedes is out of it. We've taken a couple of beatings today, so I'm not real keen to do heaps and heaps. But maybe we do some GT4? So I don't have Session Ring. I like the bend, but that's not going to go official. Not enough people have it.
Where's GT4 at?
Oh, it's the big at Hockenheim. or Nürburgring. Nords. But yeah, the Falcon series is at Hockenheim. Not a favorite track. We raced it last night.
That GT3 track might be my least favorite in the game.
I don't like that layout. The actual, the smaller layout is a lot of fun. The, this section here is like 4 right-hand turns. In the Mustang, it's so hooked up. But then this is the biggest version of the track, so it's not surprising people aren't running it. It's not the favorite version of the track. The smaller version that has this area in it is really cool. And I'm decent there. I've had decent results there, but not that version. Mugello for GT. Rainmasters is at Magny-Cours. GT3. But again, I don't think that's going. Let's go have a quick look. What are we going to take? Have a quick squiz at Magny-Cours. I do have some tracks I don't particularly like. At the Bend, I don't like that version. I think the top of the list I don't like is the Charlotte Roval. I don't like Laguna Seca. I have now learnt to like Mossport. That took a while. The most fun I've had at Laguna Seca was in the Indy Next, but even then, it's still falling off the track a lot. Pardon me. So there's a few I don't particularly like. Some I've learnt to love, like Nürburgring. I don't particularly like the Grand Prix. Nürburgring. But the last race I did there wasn't bad. Well, half of it wasn't bad. Oh, we need to change wheels. That's not my GT3 wheel. So if you want to get better at general car control, drive in the rain. Just fix setup. Drive a Lamborghini and watch TV. Unfortunately, this track doesn't seem to get a lot of love. But check this out. You get this huge run, massive long straight, and then overtaking zone into a hairpin. Comes screaming back up this way, and you get a really fast chicane on the rain, but in the dry it's really fast. Ooh, we're aquaplaning. Yeah.
Alright, man.
No grip.
Get around.
The grip's not that bad other than in the puddles. Puddles are a bit horrendous. That corner's really quite technical and tough. reducing radius corner. You come through the chicane pretty quickly. And then this is another one you come through. It's actually unsighted as you come into it. You need to commit. And then another hairpin pretty much. The Magny-Cours is quite a technical track, which I guess people don't like because it's got sections that are compound corners and tricky sections you can't cut. Like this one, gotta try and get it stopped, get it round. It's very slippery over there. And then this, you're trying to kiss that curb, but not too much because it'll throw the car. We are on wet tires, right? Doesn't feel like we are. Oh yeah. No, they're just cold. Oh, 17 degrees track temp. The iRacing kind of needs to figure out that they don't race in these temperatures. You know, all the racing series, they don't race in the middle of winter. Gotta love the sound of the Lambo though, right? And keep it in tucked. Come on, get it in there. Get in there, Lewis. Normally ride those curbs, but not in the rain. This is a lot of fun in a high downforce car like a Super Formula or the W12 or the Williams. Oh, it's just rivers. So this is one of the things they're trying to fix for next season. Like if they'd red flagged the race because it's just rivers of aquaplaning, we shouldn't get those conditions anymore. What they're saying. Come on, back around. Avoid that puddle. We had this thing, I don't know if you remember, we had this thing last season where the weather had got out of sync with the visuals. Which led to some situations where there was a puddle on the track that would cause you to lose control, but you couldn't see it because the graphics weren't synced up to the weather. They fixed that for this season. Gotta take that corner a lot easier. Alright, we'll go have a look and then go find something else to do. I just wanted to have a look.
Good lap.
And start finish line's just right after that chicane. Porsche's still the best in the wet. The Acura is supposed to be really good. And the Lambo's got the engine in the right place to help.
Loving the chaos? Hit that follow button and never miss our wild adventures. More epic shenanigans await your return.
Alright, show us a good lap. Well, I think I still overcooked the last corner on that lap. This should be a good one to do next season to gauge what their changes to the weather are. I wouldn't cook it too bad. Yeah, those curbs, you can take a little. That you can actually take quite a lot. But it's good practice, car control, it's good practice. Makes everything else a little easier. Helps with racing in the cold. Racing in the cold is kind of like racing in the wet. Nords. Let's take the Flamer. And we'll do this race. Just means we haven't qualified, so where we start is going to be kind of random. You want to learn Nords? Do the 24. That'll kick your ass. But then you'll know the track. But I guess that's pretty true for any... Do any endurance race and then you'll know that track well. I might try and slip in a few earlier streams for you guys. Oh, bring in the Europeans. All right, have you remembered all the corners?
Have you done a 24-hour before?
Yeah. I've done 3 of them. And a 12-hour and a 10-hour. And a couple 3 hours. 2 hour 40. We did Daytona in an LMP2. Where it rained a lot. I did the Spa 24 earlier in the year. I did the Nürburgring 24. I did the Petit Le Mans 10-hour. And I did the Bathurst 12-hour, which also rained a lot. The Nords was in the M4 GT4. Spa 24 I think was in the McLaren. Petit Le Mans was in the Aston Martin GT3. And Bathurst was in the Ferrari 296, which I hated. Didn't like the setup. In the dry and in the wet it was worse. When I was doing some practice here the other day, I found out something quite interesting. I'd been treating third gear like second gear in the other cars. Boom, 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 boom. And then I was going up through the gears and I hit 7th. Oh, it's got a 7th gear. See? 7 gears. But that's why 3rd is shorter. It's got an overdrive gear. But we never go fast enough to hit 7th. I hit it by accident because I just upshifted once too many times. Ardnar Forest. I wish 6th was a little shorter. Sort of dies when you hit 6th. So essentially going down to 2nd gear in the BMW's like going down to 1st in most other cars. 707? Dang, dude. Alright, biggest takeaway from Nords is if you look at those curbs, for the most part you just don't want to touch them. They'll unsettle the car more than you'll gain.
I have this track on iRacing but never done it before.
Well, then you'll get a view of it. It was like at a 7-minute lap. This is my hardest corner. Making sure I get the car stopped instead of trying to hit the brakes too late and hitting the outside wall and then cold tires doing that. Carry speed through there because we've got a long run up the mountain. We come up to Mutt Curve.
The green HELL.
This is Mutt. Yes, the green hull. Hey, crazy. Two.
How is your day going?
Well, the stream's going well, but the racing's been crap. Actually, that's not true. We we did the super speedway race again and got taken out on lap 3, lost 110 iRating, but that's fine. We knew going in, and then we did a rallycross race and we lost some points there, but had fun. It was the Beatles. Just did a couple of laps around Magny Core, checking out what the rain situation was like. And now we're going to do a Ringmeister.
Oh, that sucks. I might buy the track if I have money for it.
Magny Core? Or this one? Oh.
No, the track you on.
Ah, Nordschleifer.
We'll be fine.
I gotta stop getting off tracks. I think we worked out we did like 110 laps of practice before we did the 24. At least I did.
Yay, do you know what license level also is at GT3?
This is GT4.
Oh.
It's Ringmeister, so the track stays the same, but the car changes every week. But now car feels fine.
Oh, I might have to buy the track then.
Just bear in mind you might have to buy 2. Or just get the combined. There's a Nordschleife combined. Get that.
Yay, sadly.
So the car handles fine. I'm just not a big fan of the gearbox.
I might ask my dad for some money.
I'm sure he'll be happy to take it out of your Christmas. Always the tough part about asking for things in the holidays.
Yay, probably.
I typically race these as races of attrition. I'm typically not trying to fight someone on track just because it's so narrow and it's easy for someone to bounce off a curb. So if you squeeze someone and they bounce on into a curb, they're just going to bounce back into you.
Offer to cut the grass or something.
There you go.
Oh, that's smart.
That is smart. Little bit of little quid pro quo. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to change down gears and it goes, yeah, I'm not feeling it, bro. Trying to change down too fast, man.
Or clean the dog poop from the backyard.
That's a good choice. Dads love having the dog poop picked up for them. Speak from experience on that one. Washing the
You should get a
car
track and a car for that, haha.
is also a good one.
Real.
Or cleaning the windows or something like that. Yeah, can't get on the curb. Hey, we're going racing. Just before that marker.
I have enough for a GT4, just not the track.
I'm not going to make it round. I get around there in fourth? Kinda. Oh, I had a huge accident here in the 24. I was just up ahead. Had a GT3 just absolutely kill me. Oh, and I did the Raw before the 24, which was a 2-hour, 40-minute LMP3 GT4 race, and I finished third at the beginning of the year. But that's a solo race. Pretty sure you can do it with two people, but I did that one by myself.
Oh, sick.
So that was cool. So yeah, I've done a bunch of endurance races. I want to do more. I'm not doing this weekend though. I kind of want to find a core team to go do.
Just got home, so I'll join back in a second.
Oh, you're good, mate. No worries. I don't take attendance. I was watching a little bit of Matt Malone earlier. He said his average viewer time is 25 minutes. Of course, he gets hundreds of them. We're not there yet. We've got about 10 people watching at the moment. Across all the various platforms.
What's your average watch time?
I don't know. I haven't looked that up. But it's different between Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. And we'll have days where Twitch has got the most, and we've got days when YouTube's the most. Haven't had any days where Kick's the most, but we're there. We're showing up. Alright, I'm going to hit the head, and then we'll be good to go. No qualifying.
Kick is for controversial stuff and gambling, lol.
Okay, that will show.
Yeah, this is true with kick. You got gambling and weird stuff like that. Kind of trying to focus a little bit more on YouTube. And get that to monetized. It's not monetized yet. Only on Twitch are we monetized so far. But I got another few months to prove I can do it. And then I'll have to make a decision about what we're going to do moving forward. Next year will be a year of change. .5-degree temps. Where are we going to start? It says we're going to start 17th. Oh boy, there are 30 cars in this race. So normally I'd start in the pits because I'm terrified of getting taken out. Getting run over. So this race, this series, has a separate qualifying. So if you do want to qualify, you got to do it separately. What to do, what to do, what to do. If we start 30th, we're going to be starting at minus 100 points and trying to work our way forward. If we start in the middle of the pack where we are, we could just get taken out and then we're going to lose the same amount of points. What shall we do? What do you guys want to see?
Action.
All right, you asked for it.
Look, everybody.
We'll go for it.
Try not to be very risky on the first lap.
One to go. Right side
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
right
I
side.
agree with you.
The
Don't
estimated
be a
track of
hero.
field is 2,158.
Billy, don't be a
You ready to go
hero.
here?
Don't be a
Stay
fool
focused,
with your
keep firing. You're
heart.
doing a great job out
Life.
there, road.
At
Look
least
for
in the
nothing
front.
other than that for the rest of the race. Closed.
So the track is 25 degrees, double it and add 30, 80 Fahrenheit. That's not too bad. But we do have to wait for the pressures to come up because this is similar tires to the GT3s, but with less downforce.
Line up behind the 28.
Whoa!
Get behind the 3. You're behind the 4.
Marcin, co ty kurwa robisz?
Is that the trick for C2F? Double and add 30.
Yeah. Roughly. Also, 5 miles an hour is exactly 8 kilometers an hour.
Remember, but nice, smooth, clean shift. Easy on the brakes all day.
What are you doing? Just calm down.
Pace cars off. Be ready. Be ready. Ready. Green, 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 green. On your right. Clear, clear, clear. Keep your eyes open. In front of you. He's in the middle
Bro,
of the
what
track.
the fuck are you doing?
Gonna have a car off to the right. Car on the right. Keep going, keep going.
Mercedes, I fucked your mom, you pussy. You piece of shit.
Spicy.
Fucking piece of shit.
One on the right side. Still there.
Sounds like Exco lobby.
Still there.
A little bit like that, or a Draft Masters.
Clear.
Back.
Welcome back. Did you pick poop up?
Heads up.
That was the guy who was aggressively tailing us earlier.
On your right. Clear. On your left. Still there. Still there. Clear, clear.
Aggressive assholes, aren't they?
Tienen prisa, Martín. Madre mía.
On the left side. Clear by half.
That sixth gear is just that little bit long. You gotta go down to fourth in the Mustang there, because understeer.
This is the fucking car.
Coming up on the corner that we called kickflip during the 24, because we had a wet section, and if you came up here too quick and you missed this corner, you would go straight there and the car would do this huge kickflip.
First time here? Smash that follow button to join our wild adventures. Your support helps us grow and brings you notifications when we go live.
Sure it does. Mustang's coming up really quickly. Flat out through here. Weren't close enough to keep the draft, unfortunately. Thought the Mustang would have powered past us. Not so far. There's a half decent gap behind it though, so if we let it go, if it's pressuring too much for safety, then we'll be fine.
Doing good, man. One at a time. You're doing good.
So typically there's so many places, so easy to just trash your car here, that I typically try to underdrive the heck out of it. But if people come screaming up on me, it's like, alright, well you go ahead and then I'll meet you at your accident.
Left side. Clear.
Note his brakes squealing. But you know, if these people have been running Ringmeister all the time, they're just going to be faster. It's just the way it is. I need to do more of it. And I want to drive that car, but I've been falling off the track and it's been not fun. Whereas the Beamer feels more planted. Guy caught up fast. Is he the one that trashed it earlier? He is. That was not a good timing to do that.
Left side. Still there. Clear. Left side. Still there. Clear. Right side. Still there. Heads up. On your clear. Clear.
That's what I was trying to prevent, dude. But, you know, if you want to keep sending it, you keep sending it.
Alvaro, push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Yeah, cheers for pushing, mate.
Mercedes has got some speed. Well, we're in the draft.
White flag coming. On your right. Still there. Clear. On your right. You're clear.
Yeah, go ahead, flash your lights, moron.
Right here. What do we need to try to do, do you think? Need to be a little tighter or a little looser?
Shane, I don't get why you had to just drive into the back of me and give me a 4X, though.
Close to a pit stop here. Come on, man.
I'll check the replay when we're done then, buddy.
Give me a 4X for no apparent reason.
You propped right in front of me and I got popped in the back by the Mercedes, so you work it out.
Actually, mate, Shane, mate, I might have pressed the brakes because there was a corner there. Like, I don't get what you
Check the replay at the end. I'm not going to discuss it with you, pal.
BMW and ask my dad if I can't do something for 16 for the track.
You're clear.
I'm going to act like a bell end, and then when we have an incident, I'm going to query you about it on chat while we're racing. Sorry. Not particularly interested in hearing your story, mate. Ah, there you go. The Beamer is popular.
What's the reason for it being so popular?
I think people just like them. It's fairly stable. I just don't like the gearbox. Everything else is fine. You look at the standing, there's a lot of BMWs in it. I think it's just generally it's a fairly well-rounded.
I refuse to drive BMW S because of how many dickheads there are on the BMW driver prick. Don't know how it is in the US, but most of them here are just complete idiots.
Oh no, it's the same, especially blue BMWs.
Sorry, what wasn't meant to be like that?
LMFAO.
Damn!
Yeah.
Gotta say, I had much more fun doing this race in the Audi. The old Audi, the GTO. I started with the Mercedes GT4, then I got the BMW because the old one was going out, so you bought the old one, you get the new one. So I did that, and then I got the Mustang when the Mustang came out. I don't have any of the mid-engine.
Do you get the new one if you buy the old one within a certain period before it gets released, or does it not matter when you bought it?
Yeah, it's, damn it. It's like a tiered system, it's up to a year. So like if it's within 3 months, you get the credit for the whole car. If it's 6 months, you get 3/4. If it's 6 months to 12 months, I think you get half or something like that. Getting all the off tracks. Can usually run this race with 0 off tracks. But hey, we're learning the GT4, so we'll put it down as a learning. We're not gaining any I rating. Not unless there's like 5 accidents ahead of us. That was, seemed to be less gnashing of teeth and screaming than usual for a Nordschleifer race.
Sorry, Trevor, was on purpose.
My bad, my bad. It was a really nice chat, dude. I really love it.
We'll get to check that out.
My bad.
Got complaining about the 4X, but I'm pretty sure we got hit.
On the left side, watch that car down there. Stay right.
Pretty sure we got hit and then we got pushed into him.
We gotta do better on Fridays, guys. That's us up. Just gotta remember that.
Not getting an extra position? Come on, man, just give me one. Like each position was only worth 6 points. Alright, so as we know, all the corners from qualifying to when they call the end of the session count. So if you do an extra lap or half a lap, you can unwind some of the damage. We got 9 incident points that race. 9! But hey, if you're gonna get... Actually, I think the GR86 is here too. But I'm gonna save the GR86 until next season because it's getting an update. Alright, let's go check that replay. Jack's saying he was just braking for the corner. I actually think we got hit from behind. And that gave him the 4X. It was like a 0 to 4. Why aren't the buttons working? Okay. So besides the fact he was... Let's see what happened. So he braked early. We're actually already on the brakes. Alright. We hit him and then Mercedes hit us. But he braked really early, right? Not like I had a lot of opportunity. Alright, so what is usually fun with these races is you go to the start and check the incidents. But I don't know that there were a lot. Certainly not enough to give us positions. Ooh, big boop. I like driving this track. Racing it's always a bit like this. No, he should have kept it to the inside of the corner and then it would have been fine. That's a cluster of cars, isn't it? Oof, big boom in the back. So anyway, it's a carnage fest. But you wanted action. You got action. And it cost us for the action. Hey, he got his front clip back. Oh, then he lost it. Was that us?
Did you lose SR?
Oh, almost guaranteed. We got 9 incidents. It's okay. I had stuff to spare. I wanted to do it. We did it. I was hoping for a little bit better, but even if we'd started from the back, I think we would have done worse. I think it was the right call in the end, but you know, it's a really hard track and it's a really hard race. Just the way it is. Tried doing that for 24 hours. And I was pretty much doing my 24-hour pace. Yeah, like we're at 7:41 was our last lap. Oh no, wait. Our 7:23 was our last lap. Guys ahead of us did 7:14, 7:16, so they were faster, and the fast guys did like 7:06, 7:07s. So we weren't anywhere near the pace. But and there were 8 splits. We were second split of 8. There you go. We lost 0.2 safety rating and 30, which is quite a chunk, and 33 I rating. But we're still above 2200. That's okay. We'll be fine. All right. Let's go find somebody to raid. I'm going to leave it early. And take the wife shopping. So this is our last scheduled stream for the week, but I'm trying to do more with it being the holidays, so I'll try and get on next couple of days, depending on what's going on with the family. Got to try and get one of those super speedway races in, where we get to finish.
You ending?
I am. Guts to go to the store. Maybe we'll come back tonight. Of course, you guys probably be asleep by then.
Dang.
Why? What you doing?
Nah, I missed. So I got time.
Well, you can go back and watch the start of the stream. It's all on YouTube or Twitch. Either will. All right. We'll do a few more solids next session. And I'll work on the emotes. And I've got a race that I'm going to put up in the next couple of days. That is us winning an IMSA race at Daytona in the Porsche. If you weren't here for that, I'm going to put the whole race up as a raw, and then I'll put a highlight race up as well. Erky gave me a shout out to 118 people last night, and we got 0 followers from it. Any one of our folks up?
Not even one, lol.
No, not even one. As I saw a shout out to 118. It's like, no, we didn't even get one. And then I streamed the guy that we rated yesterday, sorry, day before, we got one. So, you know. Bum. We'll go see Justin Bow 20. Came and rated us with a bunch once. All right. Take care of yourselves. Good luck on getting the track. Be nice to your dad. Maybe do some chores. He might hook you up.
Yay, I think I get it so.
Awesome. Yeah, it's, you know, there's a lot of racing that you can race that every week if you've got the cars, and they put some interesting cars on there. The heck is that track? Small, short. All right, we're going. Be good to yourselves. Good to your parents.
Say
There ya. We're going. Bye.